Brain podcast with your host, Sam Wells, back at it again with another great episode with the one and only, the greatest co-host in the world, Finn Carrier. What the hell was that?
You made me really happy when you said that. Yeah, I'm here. Bear with me, guys. If you can't already tell, my mic sounds like absolute like crap. And normally I don't like I was like I don't stand for it, which is why I was like originally there was gonna be no episode until New Year's, but I was like we'll do a Christmas special because why not? Also, something new is that we are not going to be alone for this episode. We have our first ever guest. It was supposed to be two guests, but we had some technical difficulties with one of them. We're here joined with the only, or the one and only, Menace, also known as Balmoris.
Yeah, I'm excited to be on this podcast, honestly. I've been wanting to do this for a while, and I finally got the chance to do it, so yeah. Let's just, hope nothing goes wrong, guys.
Okay, what an introduction, man. You sound... It's way more calm than what I just did when he mentioned me. But yeah, we're gonna be talking about Christmas today, and like we have some Christmas topics for you guys today, picked out by Sam himself because he's the host. So he's going to be leading us through our episode today. So I'll give the room back to him.
Hell yeah! All right, so I have 15 questions. Some may be cut out. I don't know, but my first question, and both of y'all can answer. Like, share a memorable childhood Christmas story that, like, still brings a smile to your face, like, when you think about it.
Alright, I'll give the courtesy of the guest first. I'll let Balmoris take the lead.
Okay, so I remember when I was a kid, I got my first Power Ranger action figure. That was my most memorable one. Yeah, so I was really obsessed with Power Rangers when I was a kid. I was, like, watching the samurai ones, you know what I mean? On Cartoon Network. Absolutely lit show. I always wanted to be the Red Power Ranger, bro. And, you know, well, I kept on asking Santa for Christmas. Like, I wrote so many letters to Santa wanting a Red Power Ranger suit and stuff, and a Red Power Ranger figure.
Like the costume?
Yeah, like the costume. And I remember, like, just writing over and over again, and I know my mom would, like, see the spoiler, guys. Santa isn't real. I hate to say it, but
Whoa!
No. Santa isn't real, guys.
Is this a conspiracy theory?
Conspiracy theory made by Coca-Cola to make more money.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, I was writing a lot of letters to Santa and stuff. Like, I wrote, like, I'm not even joking, like, at least 50 letters. That's how obsessed I was.
So you were definitely a strong believer in Santa as you were a kid. I know a lot of kids.
Yeah, I was. Yeah, as a kid, I was a really strong believer in Santa. And so, you know, that year, I'm just kind of, like, writing my letters like usual. And I put it in the mailbox to, like, send it off to the North Pole or whatever. Because, like, where I lived, like, in Sanford, there was, like a mailbox that you just, like, put your letters in, and then we'll just send them away or whatever. Anyways, so, like, fast forward, like, a couple of months. This is, like, Christmas time. My mom is, like, dropping mad hints. Now I'm looking back. My mom's dropping mad hints. She's like, you ready to be a Power Ranger? Like, how do you feel about being a Power Ranger? Like, she was just talking so much about Power Rangers. She was more interested in Power Rangers than she usually was, which was never. So, So, my little kid me is like, oh, yeah, I'm ready to be a Power Ranger. I can't wait to get my Christmas present from Santa. And so that Christmas, I opened up my present. Like, I remember running down the stairs. I actually tripped, and I almost sprained my ankle running down the stairs. Because, like, we opened our presents outside because our Christmas tree was, like, that big. Because the Christmas tree was, like, outside. So I ran down the stairs to my porch.
Bougie-ass Christmas.
I know, right? It's not bougie, though, because
I think bro was literally a little excited.
Yeah, I was excited. I almost sprained my ankle. But then, so I go out there, right? And there's a present, you know. I feel it. I shake it, and I'm disappointed because it feels like clothes, right? Because, you know, little kid me, I'm
like...
But
you're not, like, thinking... In your head, you weren't thinking, like, it could be a costume? Like, this feels like a costume? You were just thinking...
Bro,
it was
because
like some...
in my mind, I was like, the Power Rangers have armor, right? So it should feel hard. Pause. And...
Pause.
I'm not
And
even laughing. I'm not laughing at you said pause. I'm genuinely like I thought that was funny that you were like thinking like this doesn't feel like
Yeah.
actual armor. You were expecting
Yeah.
real solid plate armor
Yes,
to
I was
like be in
expecting
there.
armor. Like if you look up the fucking armor, like you can see like they had armor on them, right?
Yeah, well,
But
to be fair, in the movies, their costumes look like plastic, like cheap plastic.
true.
that
I'll
is
give you that.
true.
But still, plastic
Anyways,
is harder than clothing, so I guess you would
yeah.
still assume it to be hard.
hmm Anyways, so I run there. I feel it. I'm visibly disappointed, and my mom's just smiling. She's just like, "Open the present, Balmoris. Open the present." So I ripped the present open like a maniac, because I'm kind of slightly angry that I did quote unquote didn't get my Power Rangers costume. And then I look at it, it's the red Power Ranger costume. And then my mom has the helmet, like she's holding it behind her, and she hands me the helmet too. And I lit up, bro. I remember I was running around like swinging my plastic sword, probably made from a Chinese kid in a factory millions of miles away. You know, a child died for that sword, man. And as a kid, I was just like, I don't know why, but Power Rangers was a really big inspirational part of my life when I was a kid, and it just kind of like
Yeah.
I just loved it. You know what I mean?
So
And
you'd
to
say that
have
was like your best
yeah,
Christmas gift?
that was my best Christmas gift, hands down. Was the Power Rangers.
Still use it today?
hmm I don't actually have the costume
Actually?
anymore. Actually, I don't have the costume anymore. Actually, because when we moved away, we had a shed in the backyard, right? And our former landlord, he did not want to give us that shed, even though we bought that shed with our money, right? So he
What could he
and I had all
possibly
my
want the
cost.
shed for?
I had all my stuff in there too. I had my Hot Wheels collection. I'm still salty about the Hot Wheels collection too.
Bro, I would be salty as hell, bro.
And
Bro, we lost everything.
yeah, I lost like all my like childhood gifts, dude. I was so pissed. Even to this day, I kind of want to just go to his house and I just want to be like, "Yo, where's my Power Ranger suit at, bro? You owe me a
I
Power
don't
Ranger
even care
suit.
that it don't fit. Like, I just want to have it, bro.
I just want to have it. It's like a good memory to look back on. I love Power Rangers. I still love Power Rangers to this day. I wish I
All
had a
right,
poster.
Shin.
Yeah,
You
it's
got
your
to
turn.
give us a menu, not a menu, a memory of when you're like when you look back at it, you still smile. Cause I've got one. I've got one in the back of my head.
But
But I
I'm
want you to go
glad you
first.
have one because, and I'm glad he had one. I don't really, I don't really have one. I mean, the spirit always makes me smile, I guess. But what I can say is that now, at being the age I am, I've started buying Christmas presents for like my siblings and for like people in my family. It's definitely a different experience because it's like now you're kind of on the other side of that table because you were never or that wall, whatever you want to call it, the other side of the perspective. Because being little, it's always like you're receiving, you're receiving, you're receiving, and now it's like you're giving, and you can experience this new sort of happiness. Because like yes, you're really happy. I got what I wanted for Christmas. I'm really happy. But like for me personally, also giving people what they want, it could also make you really happy. So
Yeah.
it's like I've like last Christmas was the first Christmas I started buying like a bunch of gifts for everyone, and I did it again this year. I actually was wrapping them earlier. Dude, I hate wrapping. It's so bad. I can't do it. But I was doing it again, and 2 days from now, what's it? Wait, no, 3 days from now, we're gonna do our thing, and I'll give my presents, and that's how I'm gonna be happy, is giving people presents, which is a new experience for me. Well, it's not new, but it's the second year, so it's fairly new. I'll get better at the rapping eventually, I hope.
Yeah. And
I mean, what do you? I mean, do you buy any presents yet? Do you buy any people presents?
only my girlfriend. I really don't have very much money to buy anything else. But
Touche.
but my memory is I remember one year my dad like there was barely any presents under the Christmas tree, but I think we just had our stocking. And we're like confused. We're like, dude, I think my dad told me that Santa didn't come this year or something. And then my dad goes in his
Evil.
room and he's like, Santa dropped these off in my room. I don't know why they're not in the tree. He just brings out a whole tub of presents for me and my brother. And it was like, it went from so sad to so happy. And it was like, I remember those gifts. They were a bunch of Nerf guns. And
Do you,
Oh, Nerf gun.
do you think
dude,
that he genuinely forgot to place them under the tree the night before, and he
bro,
like
that's when I was a big believer in Santa. Like as I grow older, Santa, the spirit doesn't feel the same, but like the like oh, that leads into my second question. Like
yeah? Well,
what
hold
are
on, hold
some
on. Do you
Oh yeah,
think
sorry.
Yeah, I was still. I have a feeling that he genuinely forgot to place some under the tree the night before, and when he woke up, like you, because kids are always up early on Christmas, so it's like you either
Yeah.
do it the night before or you're done. So he woke up and you guys were already there, and he was like, "Oh crap!" And he like pulled like he had to pull that excuse, like, "Oh, why did Santa drop them off in there?" It sounds like something he would have done because he genuinely forgot to place the gifts. Do you think that he genuinely forgot to place the gifts?
I don't know, but now that you said that, it kind of makes more sense because my dad is very forgetful sometimes.
I mean, what
And
would he get out of planning that like story? Would he get a good laugh out of it? I don't know. It
he
doesn't.
did
I
get
don't
a very
think.
good laugh out of it.
I mean, dads do
I mean, what do
do
you think,
pretty
Balmoris?
crazy
It could.
things.
I think he genuinely forgot.
Yeah, no, I also think he genuinely forgot. But I mean, there are instances of dads that just pull stuff just to make people laugh or just to look back and say, "Yo, this is kind of funny." You know what I mean? Like, but
Yeah.
both options are equally possible. But
That is true.
at the
Yeah.
end of the
Yeah.
day,
Okay.
still funny.
Yeah. You had
All
a
right,
second
so
question, or your next question, or
my
whatever.
my second question is: do you have any like favorite movies or songs that you listen to or watch every year?
Just like favorite movies and Christmas stuff in general. Is it all under one topic
Buzz,
or
I
one
want to
It's
question?
answer this
like Christmas
question.
movies or songs, like you know how like you listen to like
Yeah.
"Rocking Around the Christmas Tree" on Christmas Day or something like that.
I
Like
like a
what
lot
are
of
some?
Christmas songs. I tell you what, I can't stand. I can't stand the Mariah Carey song. I think it's overrated. I don't
Nah,
like
nah,
it.
nah. That
All I Want for
song's
Christmas
fire.
Is
Don't
You.
start a war in this podcast, brother. I don't want you to start a
That
war.
song
It's
is
Christmas
amazing. I don't
time.
know what you're talking about.
Exactly.
That
I don't
song is
like it.
amazing.
I don't like it. I do like my favorite Christmas song is White Christmas by the Drifters. I like that one a
Mhm.
lot.
Oh, you showed me that one before you left. Actually, when we were on our way home from Starbucks, you were like, "Now we can listen to Christmas music," and you showed me that song in the van.
Yeah,
I don't know if you remember that.
that's when we were dropping off coffee for Leslie or something. I forgot what we were doing.
Yeah,
We didn't take my car. We were like, you know what? We're gonna take the van this time because we'll have more
because we had to
space.
drop off some packages for your mom.
That's what it was. Yeah, UPS.
Yo, Mrs. Claus's
But that's a good
elves, bro.
song. Ooh, do 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 do. You know, so that was good. Favorite movie? I have to stand by Home Alone, the first or the second one.
Home Alone. That's a good series.
Yeah, the first two are good. Everything else is bad. I wouldn't say
Hot
it's a good
take.
series.
Hot take alert. I think Home Alone is
Hot take
overrated.
alert.
It's a good movie. Okay, it's a good movie series, but it's overrated.
Home
And
Alone.
How I
yeah,
don't agree that Home Alone is overrated because I don't ever see it playing on TVs or anything anymore. It's like people have forgotten about it.
Yeah.
no,
If anything, it's
I'm
underrated.
around Home Alone a lot, dude. So I mean, every Christmas,
Yeah.
all I see is Home Alone.
What do you
know-
think about? I have another option as another good movie. What do you think about the Santa Claus series, the first and
Oh,
second
that
one?
one's so overrated. I hate that series.
You
bro.
hate the Santa Claus?
Santa Claus
Where
series?
I
the
hate
guy
the
falls
Santa
off
Claus
the
I've
roof?
movies.
never heard of it. I have never.
That's
heard of it.
where he finds Santa in the first movie. Santa falls off the roof and he puts the suit on and he becomes Santa. And the second movie was good too. The second movie has to find a Mrs. Claus, like a wife. Well, he won't be Santa anymore. I think those are
Well,
really good movies.
I've never heard of these
I don't think it's
movies.
overrated. I enjoy watching them. I take that. I know that's so hypocritical, but once it's played more than once, that's when I get tired of it. Like I'll watch it once, and then I'll be like, just change it. What do y'all think of the Grinch? The Grinch
dude,
series?
I've
Oh
seen
my
the fire
god,
movie. Wait, hold on. Which version? Which version?
But yeah, I was just about to say.
the
I
live
bet
action.
this is so. I was just about to say. I bet you. You know what, Sam? I bet your favorite is the Grinch. That's what I was about to say. Because you're over here ruining the vibe. I was like, I bet you like the Grinch. You're turning all our stuff down. And then you literally were like, oh, what do you guys think about the Grinch?
Bro, I love the live action one because I think Jim Carrey is one of the best actors in Hollywood, bro.
I've never.
He's so funny.
I have
Best
never
actor in Hollywood,
seen
hands
it.
down.
You've never
You
seen
have
the
never
Grinch.
seen the Jim Carrey Grinch.
I've never seen the Jim Carrey version. I've only watched the original, like the 25-minute Dr. Seuss animation. To be fair, I've never watched the newest one either because so it's not like I watched the worst one. I haven't watched either of them.
There is no
Bro.
way.
But I do know from
at
like
some
people.
point in your life, you must have seen the Grinch. I mean, like, come on.
I've seen
at
it
some point in
playing
your
in
life.
like places, but I've never like sat down and watched it.
Hold
And
on.
I've heard from a lot of people that the Illumination, the CGI one, is really bad.
It is.
I never seen it, so I couldn't tell you.
I don't
But
know.
what do y'all
I've
think
watched
about the Polar Express? 'Cause
Fire
every
movie,
year-
hands down. Nothing.
bro.
nothing else.
Every year in elementary school, bruh, they would sit us down on this carpet, bruh, and hand us hot cocoa and force us to watch the Polar Express.
So
that
you hate
ruined
it,
that
let me
movie
guess.
for me.
So yeah,
that
so
ruined
you
that
hate
movie
it. Yeah.
for me.
You're really good at naming off things you hate. But I was gonna say, if anything, you would think that Polar Express is overrated because of the school, like you said, and also everyone plays it. That's one of the movies that everyone always plays during Christmas at their house or anywhere. That's the one that everyone always thinks of. No one thinks of Home Alone really anymore, or the Santa Claus.
No.
I've never heard of the Santa Claus. Like that movie.
But
first of all, but
which
Home
is
Alone,
proof that
I
it's
see that playing
underrated.
all the time. I play it all the time. And on top of that, right? So listen to it. Polar Express is the reason why I believed in Santa, bro. Because when I was a kid, my dumb self didn't even notice that it was like animated, low key. Because I was super blind as a kid. Like I didn't wear glasses when I was a
No,
kid.
that's actually funny because I used to think it was live action too when I was little.
Yeah,
Me too.
and
I thought
then
it was live action.
looking back today, I can see that dude. I saw that one of the elves, like when they're like moving, like when they're like a bunch of elves walking, they forgot to animate one of the elves. It's very like you
That's
can
funny.
catch it. You can catch
Okay.
it. They forgot to animate one of the elves. The animation for the hot chocolate song also very fire song.
Bro, that
so-
song is fire.
Wait, okay, so Sam, can you tell us a movie that you do like watching every year?
Oh, okay. The Grinch is one of them. I love watching The Grinch every year. I'm not like movies for me. I fall asleep. I fall asleep really easily, so I'm more of a music guy. I like putting on music.
All right,
So-
what's on your essentials Christmas playlist?
Oh God, Mariah Carey, "Rocking Around the Christmas Tree."
I like that one.
Hippopotamus for Christmas.
What? you listen to that one?
Yeah, Santa Tell Me by Ariana Grande. Feliz
I don't-
Navidad.
I don't like the Santa Tell Me song either. I think it's obnoxious. Feliz Navidad, though, on the other hand, is amazing. I love that one.
This one's kind of a hot take. Mistletoe by Justin Bieber. That's a great song.
I don't even.
I
know
like
this Christmas
Kiss
song.
Me Under the Mistletoe by Forbidden. That one's really great.
That one's good. Under the Mistletoe by Kelly Clarkson.
Kelly Clarkson. I like Underneath the Tree. Kelly Clarkson.
Oh, that one's a good one too.
Yeah.
Baby It's Cold Outside by John Legend. And there's a Michael Bublé song.
Michael Bublé makes a lot, yeah. And a more recent one is Snowman by Sia. I like that one.
Oh my God, I was just looking at that one and I was gonna say, but I didn't know if you liked it or not.
Oh, I like that one. That one's great.
Bro, that one I can listen to that song year round.
Bro,
Realistically, I could.
I think Gay Man Dan made a parody of that one.
No, oh my God.
Dan.
If Gay Man Dan made a gay parody, bro.
Dude, Gay Man Dan is the
Yeah.
go. Did you see one of his parody on Just Wanna Rock hit over 300K views or something like that on YouTube?
Yeah, bro.
300. You're joking. Hold on.
I'm not
gonna check
joking.
right
Look up
now.
Just
I'm,
Wanna Rock.
I'm verifying this information right now.
Verify it right now.
I am verifying this information right now.
Go ahead, verify it all you want. I ain't out here
There's
capping.
no way in hell. I refuse to believe it, bro. There's no way.
So you haven't checked up on Gay Man Dan in a while, I assume.
I have not.
I haven't either, to be honest. They caught me by surprise when I saw it. Okay, it wasn't 300K, my bad. 122K, which is still a lot.
Yes, it
Dude,
is.
for
How
a
many-
gay parody, bro.
122K, 1.5K, bro. That's like your. What?
He's blowing up. He's
He
blowing
really
up.
is.
He's
Yeah,
making
man.
it. He's making it out the. He's making it out of Grinder.
Yeah, he's making it out this line, bro.
I want to read the comments so bad, but we're doing Christmas stuff right now, so we'll do that.
Yeah,
All
we're doing
right.
the podcast. You can look at the comments later.
All right, so, when we started our podcast, we did this one thing called Florida Man, and I kind of want to do that again to kind of throw it back. So
Yeah, we'll do it. We'll bring it back for this episode. Why not?
yeah, okay, Florida Man. We should do.
What are we doing? Our
December-
birthdays, or are we doing it? Well, do December 25th. Yeah.
All right.
And while you do that, I'm gonna look up any Thanksgiving related ones.
What the fuck?
What?
Yeah, I'm gonna do my birthday. So
The man arrested allegedly struck wife with Christmas tree after asked to help with dinner.
what?
What?
Oh my god. Okay, so a Florida man was arrested because he stuck his wife with Christmas tree. Not stuck, but like struck after his wife asked him to make dinner. What the hell?
What?
Dude, there is no way. That's
This guy, okay, this happened this year. It's not a crime, but for some reason it made headlines. Florida man defrosts Thanksgiving turkey in his swimming pool.
What the hell?
Um, Florida man dismembered another man on Thanksgiving.
Holy hell.
What did you get for your birthday, Balmoris?
alright. So I got like 5 options, but we're gonna do this one because it's funny as hell. Naked, greased up Florida man accused of breaking into 2 homes, jumping in pool.
No
Naked,
way. What the
greased
hell?
up
I'm not
Florida-
joking.
Why is that
Hold
the
up.
detail? Naked, greased up Florida. How old is he? Is he old? Please tell me he's old.
Hold on, I'm trying to. A man was arrested Friday. Hold on, 34. Oh my god. Deputies responded around 2 a.m. to a report of a burglary at a home on Highbanks Road and encountered the suspect, identified as a 34-year-old Blake Token.
Darn it, he's 34. It's like normal.
The Volusia County Sheriff's Office in Tobin smashed out a window to break into the home, then left and broke
Was
into
he
another
naked?
house. It says greased up Florida man. I mean, like, it's naked, greased up. Like, I mean, it's in the headline. I mean, I would think he's naked in the report.
Greased up? What was he greased up in? Just grease? Like
Hey,
chicken
that reminds
like
me of
fry grease?
He probably pulled up to like a KFC or some shit and then just like rubbed himself in the grease or whatever and just
bacon
dipped.
grease, bro. Fucking bounce.
Outrageous.
That reminds me, you know the meme where he's like,
Uh-oh, wheelbarrow
In that-
grease, peppermint oil, and blood. That's what it was
Ugh.
called.
that reminds me of
Who's
that like
blood?
meme where he's like, in that video call and come kiss me on my hot mouth. I'm feeling romantic. What if the black guy was old up, bro?
Isn't that from a movie?
Yeah, it
It's
is.
from, wait, what?
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure it's
that's
from
from
a movie.
What movie was that from?
That
I
I
have
don't
no
know.
clue.
I didn't even know it was from a movie.
Yeah, of course it is.
Is there any possibility you can do that before you get assaulted, sir?
It was from a haunted house too.
Alright, well.
I don't remember what the context of that scene was. I'm trying to figure it out real quick. Because I think it was like a video from like they were watching it in court. I don't remember. Hold on. That's why.
No, the
Here.
professor, the guy.
Oh
that
no, he
getting
was talking
assaulted-
to him on a voice chat. He was talking to him
Yeah,
into
yeah, it
video
was a
on
voice
Skype
chat.
or Skype.
He was trying to get some like documents or something, and then bro just gets sexually assaulted like middle of the call, bro. Can't even catch a break for real.
Yeah. Yeah, I found it. Dude. And then the guy's just like, what? Yeah, I never knew it was from a movie either, but it makes a lot of sense that that was from a movie.
Yeah, I was pretty sure it was from a movie
Yo, Sam,
because I recognized
Yeah.
the actor.
what what else you got on your list for us?
All right,
Talk
this
about
one
music.
I've been really wanting. So where is it? Okay, how has like Christmas changed for you guys since you've like grown up? Like,
Well, it definitely feels a lot less magical than it did when I was like 10.
yeah,
That's
Absolute
what I think.
facts right there. I mean,
Although I
like
still
once
enjoy
you,
the Christmas spirit, but
Mhm.
it's just not the same.
yeah, once you realize that Santa isn't real, that's like a, bro. I remember being depressed for like 2 weeks after I found out Santa wasn't real.
for real, bruh.
Like that shit was tragic for me. And the thing is, right? I still like being in the Christmas spirit. It's always nice to give and stuff, I remember last year I saw this one guy at Walmart, like he was literally just giving out soups at Walmart to homeless people.
Nice.
It's pretty cool. Yeah.
Did you pretend to be
I want-
homeless and get some free soup?
Hey, you don't have to call me out like that. You don't have to call me out like that. Listen, the soup was
Spare
good.
change.
The soup was
Spare
good. All right.
change.
I'm a
The soup
terrible
was
person.
good is crazy, so you had some soup.
I'm a terrible person. But you
You
cannot
don't-
I
deny
you
can't
don't
tell
say.
if you're joking or
I
not.
really can't
I
tell.
I can't tell if you're joking or not.
That's for you to find out, gang. No, but for real though, like ever since like I found out Santa wasn't real, like it has been kind of less magical, obviously. You know what I mean? And so, every year after that, you just realize, oh, it's just your parents buying you presents. And then when you get to like your teens, that's when you're like, I think I should start giving presents now because maybe I'll feel something if I start giving presents, right? So I used to like give little gift bags to my friends, like freshman year.
So
Well, not freshman year because that was like COVID,
yeah,
but like sophomore year.
for like your guys' Christmas dinners and stuff, are there any like things that you guys always traditionally eat that's not really necessarily normal? Like not like like turkey is normal, but like is there anything like a side or anything that you guys that normally not typically everyone will eat?
Bro, this year, bro, we doing like pasta because we're not doing like Thanksgiving food. If you understand what I mean. So we're doing
Yeah.
like pasta.
Ooh, my bad. Pasta. Okay. Yeah. So we in Germany we eat goose.
That sounds so good though.
Goose?
You told me you had it at Thanksgiving. No, you had duck at Thanksgiving.
Yeah, no,
Right.
we had goose last year for Christmas. Goose is for Christmas.
Bro, that sounds so good, bro.
Yeah, but you can't just kind of you can't really make goose by yourself because like you have to hunt them and stuff. So we have to go to a restaurant for it. But goose is great.
I
Man,
want to
goose-
try goose.
Geese are assholes if you really think about it, bro. They
Yeah,
suck.
I mean, like we're just giving them a piece of their own medicine, bro. Like they want the smoke,
Exactly,
they're
bro.
gonna get the smoke. They're gonna get the smoke. All right, simple as that. Nah, I mean, we just do like carne asada for our dinner though,
Oh my god, carne asada is so good.
like rice and shit, like just basic Hispanic food type, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing too crazy.
Okay,
probably
here's
stop
another
myself,
here's
so.
another really good question. If you could spend Christmas anywhere in the world, where would it be, and what unique traditions would you want to experience from that country or place?
I've still genuinely wanted to just visit Japan, but I don't really necessarily know anything about Christmas there.
Do they even
Oh, no,
celebrate
that-
Christmas there? I don't think I've ever heard.
Yeah,
of
there's people
going
celebrate
ham on
Christmas
Christmas.
everywhere. It's just different.
Oh, okay.
You ever did that Christmas around the world, bro?
Yeah.
Nah.
Also, I wanted to bring something up real quick. Back when we were doing the Halloween episode, there was something that I missed out on, which I really wanted to do and I forgot. I wanted to do like the one sentence horror stories because those are so fun to read. I just randomly thought about that and
Bro,
it was so disappointing.
I watched the 2 sentence horror stories, bro. Those gave me chills.
Oh, the show on Netflix.
No, not the show, but like reading them on like Reddit.
Oh, that's what I mean. The 2 sentence ones. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
read them on Reddit,
Which
bro.
brings me, yeah. So I missed out on that, but that brings me to something else. I have some Christmas short, creepy Christmas stories that I want to read that I think will make up for it. It's not like 2 sentences, but it's the best I could do to keep it Christmas related. So I've got some stories here if you guys want to hear some.
Of
Alright,
course.
bet.
All right. So the first one's called Creepy Christmas. So we'll put some creepy music in here. A first-year student arrives home. Her cousins offer her to stay, but she waves them off. Okay? Nice to be alone in the house for a change. Vaguely, she noticed an unfamiliar car parked in the street. As she sat down on the couch, she heard a knock on the door. She opened the door to a man who asked, "Is that car for sale?" His next question was, "Is there someone else at home I can talk to?" She hastily shuts the door high, tears bumping and breaking as the man finds another way into the house. Luckily, her uncle arrives in time to beat him off. That was the whole story.
Pause. Beat him off. Pause.
That's what it says in
Bruh.
That's what it says in the story. I don't think it meant it like that.
Mm.
That was the whole story. It wasn't that scary. I'll read one more. The Grether. When his children ask for a scary story on Christmas Eve, the father tells about the Grether, a fearsome monster about whom it is said that he will come to get you when you don't finish his story. He lives at the North Pole, the father says, while the mother urges him to finish the story quickly. Of course he's not real, the father says. The children beg him to finish the story. Then two giant hands reach to the windows and pop the heads of the father and the mother. They didn't finish his story.
Holy shit.
There was a dramatic pause there, and it's just like, nope, it's not over yet. They pop their heads. Heads are popped.
Bruh.
Pop.
That's crazy. Imagine you're telling the story, you forget a part of the story, and you just get your fucking head popped. Like, I'm sorry, I
Okay.
forgot. Okay.
I
All
forgot to
right.
write
Well,
the
I
rest
hope
of
you
it.
guys. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this Christmas talk and stuff like this. I want to kind of shift the conversation now. I know I like to talk about this a lot, but it's my craft and my love and joy. So I love talking about the stuff we make. So now that we have Balmoris on the podcast, I want to kind of talk about our short films in the past necessarily, not what we're doing now because it's like nothing to do with since I moved away. But we want to talk to you about Morris about his experiences and like what he liked most about or enjoyed most about acting and being in it and stuff like that. So we have some questions here. We're gonna shift the
Mm.
subject to that. Um, I guess I'll start off with saying the Forbidden Shorts universe, what was your favorite character to play that you enjoyed the most?
Um, this is a really hard one because it's between a serious role and then like the joke role the first role I did, which was the Chris Hansen skit role, right?
Hmm.
What's his name? Johnson. Yeah, Johnson. It's between Johnson or the
Johnson East.
Menace. Johnson East or the Menace, right?
Okay.
Because Johnson was so fun to play, and we actually never continued that story. Like
We
it
were
still
planning
said
on it.
to this day, to this day, it still says to be continued. So
I wish if I could go back, I would prioritize that we actually got that done, but
yeah.
never really did it.
And then the Menace, because that one, like, I was really like, I felt like Heath Ledger in that one, gang. Like, I had to get in the character, bro. I had to get in the character. I had to train my mind, bro. It was
You did
cool as
really good
hell.
as the Menace, which
Yeah.
is I wanted I that's which is why I really want to eventually at one point I want to give the Menace his own movie, so there might be something in the works for that, but it wouldn't be shot for a while, but we're working
Yeah.
on cooking up something. Um,
Hmm.
okay. So do you like I'm gonna let Sam ask you some questions related to this topic, anything about like filming and stuff. Do you have any questions, Sam? You could ask.
Um, I feel like I've asked everybody that's done the podcast, like which pighead that like you didn't even have to like perform in or anything. Which one was your favorite?
Oh, Pighead, three hands down. The effort put into it, like the blood, sweat, and tears that was put into that movie was honestly it made it worth it because the performance in the movie was phenomenal. I mean, like everything about it was beautiful. The
I
way you
actually really
continued the
appreciate
story,
that.
the way
Yeah.
you ended it off, it was just impeccable. All it needed was a higher budget. That's all it needed.
That's actually, yeah, I really appreciate that. That's a really good compliment that I could receive because it really did take a lot of time and work and stuff. Do you do you recall anything from working with us on like movies and stuff that you like always think back to still today and you're like, oh, that was a good times. What any specific memory from filming?
Honestly, like the most memorable thing was definitely when ZZ fucking screamed. Like I felt like my eardrum burst. Like like when she did the scream for that role
Yeah,
in
we were
the
all
Pighead
there.
2, bro. I was literally like, dude, my ear. I think I like actually physically held my head for like a couple of seconds after that scream. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's how loud it was. New
I
world
don't re
record? Question mark. Like
I don't remember it being that bad.
to me,
Maybe
it
I've
was
just like
terrible.
yeah.
It was perfect though. It was perfect for the role. 10 out of 10 scream, perfect for the role. But geez, man, my
Yeah.
eardrum almost died. And then
I think
obviously
Pighead.
then
Yeah,
we
yeah.
have Zach's zesty run.
I
Oh my
don't know why
god.
he was running so zesty as Pighead. Yeah, that made it into
uh,
the final cut. We didn't have any other footage to use. I do think though Pighead is like one of the like well there's only two series on the channel right now. It's the Break-In series and the Pighead collection. I think the Pighead collection is the better of the two. I do like Break-In
mhm,
a lot, but I just think that Pighead has shown more improvement. We've put more work into
mhm.
that character and its
Yeah,
series around or the
yeah,
series
like
around it.
mhm. Yeah. I mean, there's obviously literally there's more story in Pighead 3. I mean, there's more lore if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like,
Don't get me wrong, though. I still think Breaking 3 was a phenomenal project that we put together.
oh yeah, that was amazing. I
Amazing.
loved
I
working on
really
that
do
one.
love.
Although I'm kind of disappointed that we never ended up using that one dance scene, if you remember correctly, the one with Charlie and what's his name, Danny?
Oh yeah,
Danny?
that one. Daniel.
Daniel?
Daniel. Daniel.
Oh, you
Yeah.
mean the scene that we had to cut because you
Yeah.
took over his character? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I wanted to put that scene back in. Like well, not put it back in, but I wanted to reshoot the same thing with you and her. But then she wasn't available for that, so I was like, all right, we're gonna have to cut it. It's not gonna
No.
make it in.
I kind of sucked because I know that scene. It took like several takes to get that scene right too. I don't remember.
Yeah, and
Y'all took your
it
time
would
with
have
that
been really
one.
good for the story.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That's
and I think
perfect.
we edited it. We edited it a little bit, but I don't think it like it was edited, but it never made the final cut.
Yeah,
So,
Mm.
because you could see, like, and especially because Balmoris played it off so well, you could see the pain that he feels, that the character feels, Mark, at the end when he's sitting there at the spot where his fiance died, and it's already like you did a good enough job. You made up for the fact that we lost that scene, so we could still like feel your pain. But it would have been even better if we had that scene because shown, because then we would think back to that
Mm-hmm.
as he's sitting there and
Mm-hmm.
staring down at the spot where she died, because that made it more powerful.
yeah,
Yeah.
But
That my
luckily, you made up for that.
Yeah, my thought process during that scene was like when men typically when men mourn like in any movie, they're usually just kind of sitting there with a 1,000 yard stare. You know what I mean? Like they don't really
Yeah.
cry much, so you have to sit there. You have to like really just kind of like stay somehow relaxed and stiff at the same time with this like 1,000 yard stare. You know, looking absolutely devoid of any emotion, or not emotion, but devoid of any happiness, joy. You know what I mean? It's
Which I think is what Patrick was doing as well,
yeah.
because he pretty much did the same thing as you. So you guys were like, I don't know if you guys discussed it on the way there, because I know we split up because you had to drive
Mhm.
there with your car.
Yeah.
But I don't know if you guys discussed it or not. If you didn't, then you guys pretty much were on the same intellectual level, and you
Mhm.
were like thinking like, this is how we're gonna act,
Nah,
and you
we
guys
did
pulled it
not.
off.
We did not talk about it, dude. We were literally just goofing off the whole ride there. Like, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm pretty sure we were just goofing
Yeah.
off the whole ride there. So we were just like on the same level at that point. We were just sitting there like, you know.
Yeah, man. So yeah, that's one of the things about these whole films. Is like there's always like there's so much to it. Like, I could talk for hours if I wanted to about all our films, because there's just so much crap that we plan that we don't go through with, that we have to cut, and it's so much to talk about. Like, for example,
Mm.
how Bobby was supposed to play your character, and
yeah,
then
he
it went to
was.
Daniel,
Mhm.
and then it went to
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
And I
So
believe
you were
I
the third
think
option for this role, but you were like really good.
yeah, I
So
was
I'm glad
literally
it
about
went
to
You,
say
down to
that.
you.
Like Val Morris is a great actor, and
Yeah. Which I
thanks.
didn't know actually at the time, because yes, I saw you playing the pedophile in Chris Hansen's skit, but that was a completely different role. I was like, yeah,
Yeah.
you're good at this. That was really hilarious. But then when I was like, you know what, because I was sitting there, I was like, okay, he can't make it. Who can I give it to? I was like, Daniel. Daniel did his thing, and I was like, okay, for the scene where he did with Charlie, it was like really good, or it was all right, I guess. And then he was like, I don't want to do this anymore. And then I'm like, shoot, Zach can't do it. I can. Pat, everyone already has a character. Sam was in the last movie. He can't do it. And then all my fingers pointed at you, and I was like, it's gonna have to be you. And I'm gonna be like, because I haven't used you yet. You were originally supposed to be a henchman, right? And
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
yeah, and you got one hell of a upgrade. Oh my goodness, from a henchman to like the main character, one of the main characters. And I was like, I was like in my head, I was like praying, please be good at this. It's a serious role I need to see, because I've never seen that side of you. No offense, I didn't know how
Yeah.
you were gonna
Yeah.
do
No.
it.
No. I
So
completely understand. Like, I mean, you
yeah,
literally went in blind with this. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So I completely understand.
So, yeah, but it was definitely worth it, because when like that first scene we recorded with you, where Patrick tells Mark about his sister and his fiance's death, after that I was like, okay, I don't have to worry anymore. So you ended my worry like right away at the start, because that was when you were like yelling at him and you were acting mad. You took care of it. I was like, all right, no, we're good. Continue the shoot. We're gonna go on as we usually would.
I mean,
It
I'm glad I
it was good.
could satisfy. I'm glad I could alleviate that anxiety for you, sir.
Yeah.
Honestly, I was really happy to be on. Like, even as a henchman, I would have been completely fine. Like, I was honestly really wanted to do like any form of like content creation, whether it be like
Which
yeah.
is why I respect you a lot for that, because it's like we need people like that, where it's like, oh, we don't want people who are gonna be like, oh, I'm not gonna do this. What, are you kidding me, for a henchman? But like the fact that you don't care makes you respect you more, which makes you want to give you better roles. I don't want to give someone who is someone who only cares about being the star. I don't want them to be the star. You know what I mean?
hmm
you
Like,
should be able
Yeah.
to like
is it?
sit down and like be in the background until we know you can like
Mhm.
act. and then we're going. Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
you'll be on the top of the list. But if
Yeah,
I
because
just trust you and then you act horribly, and I already have these roles set, and the filming commences, and then your acting is so bad that everybody notices it, that's gonna fall on the producer and the director. So
Mm-hmm.
how
yeah,
am I
Mm-hmm.
gonna
Yeah.
trust you ever again? You know?
That's
yeah.
completely.
Same thing with Zach. Zach wasn't Pighead right away. He played a background or like a side character in a skit that never released. But he was a side character at first, and then he wasn't supposed to be playing Pighead either. Pighead won. I had Ziggy in mind, and he said he would do it. And then we were like, he canceled, and then then I was like, okay, well let's try Zach, and he did his thing. The first movie was all right, and the second movie he was a lot. I will say his acting wise, he was stronger. He felt more confident than he did in
Mm-hmm.
Pighead One.
He
But
was still zesty
then he
though.
died. Yeah, he was still zesty.
No, but like
Mr.
I said, like I'm
Sylvester,
honestly,
Zesty Bestie.
Yeah. Do you
I'm
have
honestly
anything to
just.
add to any of this conversation, Sam? I know we were talking for quite a while there.
Uh,
Um, Ransom. I know this is like completely out of the way, but Ransom. I was just thinking like, Balmoris could have played a great role in that too, if we would have known that he was a great
Yeah.
actor. So
Yeah, that was before we were like this close, I think, because that wasn't the end. That was at the end of 2021. We didn't start. Me and Balmores didn't start becoming like close until the 2022 school year started. Or
yeah,
yeah,
yeah, because
because we
it
were
was
in
Miss
Miss
Bailey.
Bailey's. Yeah, it was Miss
Yeah,
Bailey. So shout out Miss Bailey for bringing us together.
yeah.
For real.
I feel like if I would have Balmores, if you would have been in Ransom, I feel like you would have played the kidnapper. I don't know why, but you're really good at playing the evil characters. You did play the good guy in Breaking 3, which you did great as emotionally, but you also did really great as the Menace.
yeah.
Yeah, and if a Menace spinoff ever comes, bro, I am so
I'm
hyped for it.
hoping.
Like I'm gonna like pull a Heath Ledger, except I'm not gonna overdose on drugs. So
Well, we've been writing something with you. I mean, you're one of the writers on that project, and
yeah,
we've been writing a script for that idea. We're just toying with it right now. It's nothing
yeah,
official, but
nothing
if it
official.
does come out, I don't think it would be a spin-off. I think it would be a continuation. It would be like a prequel combined with a sequel, a
Hmm.
prequel combined with a sequel, because the beginning of the movie, like I said, I would want it to be like the backstory of how he met the pighead and how they became a duo, and then it would jump to like the end of Pighead 3 where like the menace was like, who's gonna stop me? You know what I'm saying? So it'd
Hmm.
be like a combination.
Yeah, I think the Menace is gonna be amazing. Though with the script we have right now, looks like we're gonna need a lot of funding for it, gang. No spoilers or nothing, but
Well, that's how I like to write. I like to write with the possibility that I could do anything, and then we have to like when we're actually making it, we have to like chop things out, which is the easiest way. Like you write with like the idea you could do anything, and then we'll just have to pick whatever is the best and what we have to
hmm
sacrifice and to get rid of to do. Like sometimes you have to sacrifice one thing to do another thing, which I had to do a lot for Pighead 3. But there's
hmm
always sacrifices and there's always stuff you cut out.
that is very true. I mean, like
Yeah.
in anything, and they say measure twice, cut once. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
you wanna under like you wanna have extra wood left over rather than cut it too short
Yeah,
because then you
which
can't
is why
fix it.
we overwrite the script with a lot of detail, with a lot of scenes, so when we do have to cut some, it won't hurt the movie as much and it'll still be
Yeah,
decent.
exactly.
Yeah.
Because adding
It's
stuff is
like the
way harder
saying.
than removing stuff.
It's like the saying: you want to have it and not need it, then need it and not have it.
Yeah,
Exactly.
So
exactly. So now I want to take the same question and we're going to spit it over to Sam, like the memory wise. Like, do you recall anything that you think about where you're like, I miss recording because this was amazing?
um, the scene where uh I was beaten on the protagonist's fiance and white
Is,
sister.
is it the
That was
line that I'm.
uh I just like that
Should have
because
beat
it
your
kind
ass.
of like just the atmosphere of that filming day was amazing.
Oh, Breaking 3 filming day?
Yeah, it
It was
was.
an amazing day, yeah.
So I just like that filming can bring so much. Like I've grown closer with people when you were here. Like when we were filming, I grew close to those people, so
Hmm.
they became friends. So I think the friendships that came along with filming was amazing. And
Did you meet Balmoris through set?
uh,
I'm pretty sure, yes.
I'm pretty sure.
Or become friends with him through set at least. Not
Like me and
maybe not
Patrick,
me.
me and Patrick became friends through filming.
Yes, that's true. Through Breakin' the series.
No,
like Breakin'
soccer,
2, I think.
soccer challenge. That was our first
It-
ever time meeting.
Oh,
Was soccer
yes,
challenge.
that's right. That's right.
Hmm.
And we could talk about this with Patrick too when we do his episode. But yeah, that's like so you met Patrick on set
Yeah.
because I brought you two together, which I'm really happy I did. That was amazing. And then we did Soccer Challenge. Next up was I think we did Breakin' 2 where we had you playing the antagonist,
Mhm.
and that role carried over into Breakin' 3. Which I still think to this day we had a really I think the beginning of Breaking 3 was really dope, the intro.
Are you still ashamed of taking that freshman to prom, Sam?
That's the line I was referencing earlier.
No, I don't regret it.
Yo.
That line was in the script. I'm so happy we went through with it because a lot of times jokes like that and jokes in general get forgotten or cut out. And I remember I made sure I was like, I wrote this line in the script. We have to do it. It's so funny. We have to. And I think we took a couple of takes. Like I think you kept messing up like a tongue twister or something. You kept messing up the line, and I was like, we have to get this line, dude. It's so funny.
Yeah, no, that's when I was like laying on the ground and I was like, I'm sorry I took that freshman to prom.
Yeah, he was like, you know what you did? All right. I'm sorry, but when I was a senior, I took a freshman to prom. I'm ashamed. And then he's like, no, what?
You killed my fiance.
Yeah. And
You killed my
originally the
fiance,
joke
you fucking bitch! Like I don't care about that freshman. Like,
Exactly. Well, during the writing process, that line was originally something else, which was a lot unfunnier. It was just a stupid fat joke. It was gonna be like, "I ate all the cake," but then I was like, "Dude, that's just overplayed. Like, I don't want to make another fat joke." So I was like, "You know what? I'm gonna change it." And then I came up with that line, and I was like, "Yo, that's hilarious. We're keeping that one."
Were you? I have a question for you, Finn, about that line.
Yeah.
Did you ever think, like in hindsight, like, yo, this might be like very controversial if I put this line in? Did you ever think that at any point in like writing that line or doing that scene at all? Like, did you think this is
When
gonna
I make
cause
jokes like that,
controversy?
that's always a thought that occurs to me. Is like I didn't really think this one would be controversial. I thought like how it. I did think like maybe somebody would get offended, but that I mean, if you think that I care, then you really don't know me.
Yeah,
Like, I don't care.
I think me
if
and
they
Finn
get offended
discussed
by
it,
Yeah, no.
and
Yeah.
we were writing it, and I think we were discussing it, and I was like, "Do I feel comfortable saying that? Yes, because it's funny." Like,
Yeah.
there's a lot of
I don't
things.
really see how it could be controversial because most people will agree with the joke, saying like, "Yeah, that's weird."
Yeah,
Mhm.
and it's
I
like
think so.
there's a lot of
The
things
only
that we
people who
write.
would, yeah,
There's a lot of things that we write, and we're like, "Whoa, can we say this? Do we care if we get do we care if we get canceled? No. Is it funny? Yeah." There's thought process that goes through writing that I didn't realize until I started writing with Finn, because we make a lot of weird jokes that could get us canceled, but we don't really care.
yeah. We've definitely cut some jokes that we were like, yeah, this is really funny, but it would be maybe too far for this skit, or like maybe it would ruin the vibe, and we don't want to ruin the whole skit over a joke. So we've cut some
Yeah.
stuff.
Especially
Mhm.
writing the animation, that there's a lot of jokes that went a little too far, and we put them in there anyway, and a lot of people got mad at us. But I believe that if you know us, you know we won't care. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, no.
I didn't really, yeah, like I said, I feel like most people would have agreed with that joke, and the only people who would have gotten offended are people who have taken freshman to prom, if you think about it, because they're like, "Oh,
Yeah.
it's actually not that bad. It's actually only a 5-year difference, 4-year difference."
Dude.
That's the only people who would get offended. And
I'm
I
not
remember
gonna
playing
lie.
I remember playing Breaking 3 in class, and when that joke played, everyone laughed, and like I think it was
Yeah.
still a bit early at the time, and she was like, "Oh my gosh!" But it was funny. It wasn't like a
Yeah.
bad reaction.
Mhm.
Speaking of
I-
Miss Early, she sent me the other day. She recorded a reaction video to Pighead 3, and she emailed it to me.
Oh, we gotta see that. You gotta send me
email that to me.
I watched it. She had a lot of questions, and I answered them all for her. I love that she's still like in contact with me, and she's still like I like theater teachers who genuinely care. And she's not even a theater teacher anymore. She teaches English now.
Oh yeah,
Oh, she teaches English.
just like Miss Smith.
Bro, who is that?
That's
Yeah, who is that? I don't know who that is.
Yo, who is Miss Smith, bro?
that,
Who is this?
I'm not
Most
going.
generic name too.
I won't get
Yeah.
into that, but they're like besties, but I won't get into that.
Okay, yeah. Were you saying something about Morris? I think I cut you off when I was talking about
Yeah.
Miss Early.
I was so when when we recorded the Chris Hansen scare, right? I
Mhm.
genuinely thought, like, in my mind, I was a little bit paranoid that I was gonna get bullied for the role, because I did a little too good with the role, even though I did almost laugh like 5 million times. But
Oh
I
yeah, there's a
genuinely,
lot of gag
I
reels.
thought it was a very very, like, to me, I thought it was gonna be very controversial, because, like, that topic is very sensitive to a lot
Mhm.
of people, especially in this day and age. And I kind of figured, like, yo, I'm definitely gonna get, like, destroyed on social media, or, like, at least at a minimum, someone's gonna be like, yo, it's the fucking pedophile. Look at, and no
But
one talked about it. No one talked
yeah,
about it.
no one.
Literally,
That's what I was gonna say, but nothing happened.
nothing happened. And so from there, I was just like, okay, I don't give a fuck anymore. I don't care.
Yeah. And
So
to be
yeah.
fair, yeah, I understand how you could feel like that. That's what I mean. It is controversial. It's a controversial role to play. I mean, there's people who play villains and stuff who also would feel the same. Like the guy who played Dahmer, that was controversial for him when he did the
Hmm.
show. But another controversial thing about the Chris Hansen skit is it's not just you, but like for example, when we did the cops team, we were making fun of like 2020 and like all the crap that happened with the cops, like where
Yeah.
Patrick was like, "Let me see your face. He's Mexican. Get him!" Like
Yeah.
that was also really cool. There's a lot of controversial things in that skit that I think it's really funny. And I'm
Yeah.
surprised, like put all the Chris Hansen stuff put aside, I thought that's what people were gonna get mad about, the cop jokes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't think much about the cop jokes, honestly. I thought, like, it was kind of like, as
Hmm.
long as the person that's, like, being victimized by the cop isn't black, we should be in the clear. Cause let's be so for real. No, be so for real. Like, be for real. If a cop, like, if we did that scene, if you recorded that whole skit with a black dude, do you think y'all would have added, like, that cop scene?
I
No,
probably still would have. I would have definitely. I would have still had the idea, and I probably still would have filmed it and executed it. But execute was a wrong word. That was the wrong word to use. I probably still would have recorded it and went through with it, but I don't I would have definitely thought twice before putting it into the final. I honestly can't tell you if I would have cut it or not. I can't tell it that because it didn't happen. But I mean I know I
Yeah.
would have recorded it
I have a
because it would
question
have
for
been
both
funny.
of you.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna start off by saying the hardest part of recording a video, not video, but film, is keeping like saying lines, and two, keeping like a straight face and not smiling when the camera is like right next to your face.
I honestly got so much. I struggled with that when me and Patrick started making the first skits together. But I got by the time we were at like Pighead 2, I was good. Like I wasn't laughing.
Yeah, I was so good at that by the end of filming.
Yeah. But I think it's definitely hard for a lot of people. But like our squad normally it manages to be pretty like we definitely have gag reels, which is fine. It's part of the experience. I love that we can have fun
Mhm.
on set. But like we at the end of the day, we get down to it after a few takes. We're like, okay, now we're really in the zone.
And I will say I've made purpose gag reels just to like see him in
Oh
them.
yeah, you don't think I forgot about bloops?
Bloops.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, when
yeah,
Me and
I
Patrick still make jokes about that. You purposely opened the case. Like it was so obvious. Like, oh my god.
Yeah, so when I did, like, the Chris Hansen skit, I was, like, laughing every 5 seconds. Like, half of the bloopers for that, like, video was just me laughing every single time.
But that was a really funny skit that
Yeah,
we were making. Like, and
yeah.
before that, it was a while before the Chris Hansen skit where we made a comedic skit that was genuinely really funny. Like, it's hard. Like, we barely made skits where we were actually where it was so funny that we were laughing on set. Like, it was the Chris Hansen skit, and then before that, I think we were doing. I think after Chris Hansen, I think we were laughing on set for Gas App skit. I think
Oh
that one
yeah.
was genuinely funny. That one was genuinely funny to the point where we were laughing on set. And that's how we always knew like, oh my god, we're laughing while making this. It's gonna be amazing when like people watch it.
Is the gas stop even relevant anymore?
No.
Not in Germany. It's not. It doesn't exist in my region. But
Mm.
I don't know if it's relevant to you. You guys should know the answer to that question because
It's
I no,
not.
I don't got an iPhone, so I could not tell you.
But to be fair, at least we made the video while it was relevant and people understood
True.
it at the time.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
funny. I enjoyed it. I
Yeah.
unfortunately didn't get to act in it, but it was
That
fire.
skit generated itself. So I was actually using Gas App, and I saw the question that was shown in there, and I took a screenshot of it because I thought it was so funny that Sam was an option on there for me. It was like, who would you kiss? And it was three girls and Sam, and Sam. And I was like, yo, I want to turn this into a skit, bro. And I was like, how could it be funny though? Because I want. At first, the skit idea I had was like, um, just like a 1 minute or like a 30-second skit where it's like, what the heck? Why is he on here? But then I was like, what if it goes crazy? Like the guy goes crazy. Like I actually vote for him, and then he's like, I want a kiss. Give me the kiss. You have to
Give me
give
my
any word.
kiss.
Yeah.
Did you ever get that kiss, Sam?
No.
Damn.
I still want that kiss, big boy.
I hopped on the next plane to Germany. I was like, you're not getting that kiss, buddy.
Why not?
Bro, you gotta be the man of your word. It's like,
Yeah, bro. The gas
Yeah.
never lies.
So you were in you were the Chris Hansen skate. You were in Break 3, Pighead 2. There's nothing else, huh? It was just that.
not technically I was in Pighead 3 too, but
Oh yeah,
like,
my bad. Pighead 3.
for
How
like
was-
2
yeah.
seconds.
Can you explain how was it making a cameo for Pighead 3? Like, because I know like me not being around for filming must have been like, because well, first of all, when you heard, how did you react when I first approached you and I was like, hey, there's a spot for you in Pighead 3.
I was honestly surprised because like I thought the menace would just like disappear after that. I know you told me that you would have plans for the menace, but ever since like when you moved away, I was like, it's probably not gonna happen. You know what I mean? Like there's so many plans, right? And so I was just thinking, well,
Yeah.
I'm gonna miss acting, but it's been a good run though. And then you hit me up for the Pighead 3 where he was like, yo, could you send me an audio recording real quick and you can like record yourself in the suit or something? And I was like, why? And you were like, Pighead 3, and I was like, oh shit, bet. Like I was hyped about it.
I love how I approach you like so unprofessionally. I don't even tell you what it's
Yeah.
for. Like, yo, I need a video of you in the as a menace. And, oh, my
Yeah.
bad. Yeah. We're making a Pighead 3, by the way, and you're gonna be in it.
No, for real, like you literally like you didn't like no letter, no like, hey bro, like here's the opportunity. You said, come on, chop chop, movie boy.
Let's do it. Yeah, let's do it. Let's get it
And
over with.
I was excited to do it, and so I did it. I recorded
Yeah,
it on
so-
the Instagram, and
Yep.
we just let it roll. It was
So
amazing.
how was
I
it
liked
like filming? Like, so was it weird filming without having like a director around normally? Because I know you were really used to me helping move
Yeah.
everything along and like giving the direction.
Because I honestly, like, dude, like when it came to acting, like I like you really helped me a lot. Like you gave me a lot of pointers and said this is what you do. You know what I mean? Like you really set things in stone. So when I had to do it on my own, even if it was like 2 lines, I actually kind of messed it up like 5 times. And so I had to read the scripts. Like I'm not even joking. I had to read the script like 5 times. Eventually, I kind of like semi-improved it because I memorized like the general
Yeah,
idea
which
of the lines.
You know me, I'm fine with that as long as you
Yeah.
get the main point down.
Yeah. So I did it, and I actually laughed in one of the takes. I don't know why I laughed, but I did laugh. Like I laughed for some reason because I had a voice crack or something. It was kind of funny.
Yeah.
I never recorded it though, so you're never gonna catch me with my voice crack, ever, ever. But no, I was.
yeah.
I'm sorry.
You're good.
Okay. But I was honestly just really excited for it, and I'm glad I got to do that part because now there's so many more possibilities we can get with that scene. Just from that one scene, we have so much more content to make.
Exactly. And you were camera for Patrick's cameo,
Excuse me?
right? You were the cameraman. Like you helped with
Yeah.
the camera for Patrick's
Yeah.
cameo.
Yeah, I did. I did do that.
Yeah. Which I'm sorry, but we're gonna rant here for a second on Sam's behalf. There was supposed to be tape. The background would have looked so cool if we used the caution tape on the hut. Because the plan was that this the news reporter, because the beginning of the movie, Patrick's cameo, doesn't take place 1 year later where I'm in Germany. That's like right after I kill Pighead. And because after his cameo, then it says 1 year later. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why it was like still like so in my head this is the plan. I wanted to feature a bunch of my friends, well, not a bunch but a good amount as a cameo. So I was gonna have Patrick in the foreground with being the news reporter, and in the background there was gonna be caution tape on the hut. And I wanted like some people that we knew to be like walking around pretending to be like FBI, like in the background, like just walking like in and out of the hut and like going
Yeah.
under the tape and like that would have looked so clean.
Yeah,
but
but how,
we didn't have anyone.
dude,
Yeah,
the tape. But
sadly.
no, like by the time we were there though, like it was super overgrown. Like
I
when we
saw
were
that,
doing,
yeah.
yeah, when we were doing break, like was it no? Yeah, no, it was not break. It was Pighead 2. It wasn't that bad. It was really not that bad. It was fine. You could still see the hut and stuff. But now it's like overgrown. Like the vegetation just took over that hut, dude. Like you can.
You
barely
know what would
get
be
in that
dope
place.
though? since it's overgrown, what if like in the next like next movie if we ever make one, I just can just imagine it starts like bass drop and it's like 10 years later or 20 years later and it's like all overgrown and then it's like some kid finds the pighead costume in there and it like takes him over or something and it's like all overgrown because it's like 20 years later and like he's back as
Dude,
like a different person.
that's so
Like
fire.
Venom.
That's a
That would be
fire idea. That's a
yeah,
fire idea.
that's so cool. It's like overgrown and stuff.
hmm
That would be cool.
I think it would be
Or
even more overgrown. Like that house would be completely decomposed.
but
like
we're not
10,
actually talking
20
about
years
real.
later.
We're not talking about actual 20 years. I'm talking about if we made a movie like now, and we just say 20 years later, and we use different actors, we
No,
wouldn't be
I'm
in it.
done.
Yeah. Or we could use that in the prequel and be like, they find the hut and they clean it up. You know what I mean? And then we
Mhm.
actually like cut everything back down.
Yeah, no, I'd be absolutely down to do that.
Yeah. But I think that we could definitely work around that, and we can come up with some cool ideas. I definitely like I don't like I know right now I'm far away and we can't make anything and it might be years from now but I will definitely like I will see to it that we will one day reunite and make something whether like I'm successful in the industry and I'm actually making a movie and I want you guys on it.
Mhm.
I so you guys know if I ever make it as a director or a producer or something in the industry and I get my own film I'm definitely casting you guys.
Hell
Oh,
yeah!
like,
Bet.
be ready.
Bet.
Be ready for that phone call in like 10 years from now or something. Be ready for that phone call where I'm like, "Hey, it's me, Finn. Yeah, I got my own movie. Quit your job. Quit your
Yeah,
job.
yo,
Quit your day
I'm
job."
flying. I'm flying you out. Get your shit ready.
Yeah, that's the one thing I always think about because it's like, what if I do this one day and then I'm calling Sam and I'm like, "Yo, remember Gap Year? I wrote that movie and we're gonna film this movie that I wrote," and then you're like, "Dude, I have like a job. I'm a lawyer." Like what?
I'm alone.
I'm a lawyer.
Bro, you know, I would go on the stand. I'd be like, Your Honor, that's cap. My client did not do that shit. You're capping right now, and we're taking a plea
wasn't
deal.
even there.
You wasn't even there.
Your
You won't even there. How the fuck you know that? That lawyer
Honor.
is capping.
Your Honor, my client was listening to Leonard Skinner's Freebird while the crime was committed.
Your Honor,
Okay.
Innocent.
my client was listening to WAP by Cardi B, so he could not have
Guilty.
done it.
Guilty, no,
What?
guilty. That's
Guilty.
He killed the man.
it was
Bruh.
him. The song made me do it.
The demons
For real
inside of
though,
me.
For real though, I have lots of faith in Finn because he does really good with his films. Like especially as of lately, he's been doing amazing with his films.
I
Even
really
if
appreciate that.
his last film was like 5 months ago. Minor shade. Actually, do you still
My
make
last film
music?
wasn't 5 months ago. It was like 3. Pighead came out in October. It's 2 months ago.
No, 3 October,
That's
November,
not-
December.
3 months
Okay,
ago.
you-
That's what I said the first time.
Yeah, whatever. No,
3, 5, it's the same thing.
Because I don't got Spotify. Because my mom uses Amazon Music. Because
What would
So-
you ask?
So yeah, do you still make music?
Oh yeah, I still release stuff. I released an album on Thanksgiving.
Oh,
Really
thanks,
good
man.
actually. I think it's great, guys. Give it a listen.
I bet I'm a
Forbidden
definitely check
wherever
that
you
out,
get.
man.
Forbidden with one B. It's not forbidden. It's
Forbidden with
Biden.
one D, not B. 'Cause that's all you need in life.
is one dick. I mean D.
That's
Bro,
the joke.
what? It's funny too because like the when I look you up on YouTube, it says, "Did you mean forbidden with 2 Ds?" And I'm like, "Nah, bro.
One D.
Nah, I
1D.
meant what I typed.
I know what I'm talking."
Bitch.
And then this like the first you pop up
You
literally
have-
first thing.
You have no idea how annoying it is. Every time someone's like, "What's your channel?" I'm like, they look it up, and then I'm like, "Oh, by the way, you have to press that stupid little blue button that says search instead for." Like, every time I have to say that.
Just send him a link, bro.
Yeah, I've started doing that.
One day you'll be big enough on YouTube to where you don't need to fucking say press that instead. And
Yeah.
even when it comes up with 2 Ds, bro, you're gonna be on the first page.
People keep asking me, it's like, why don't you just get a name change? Well, there's 2 reasons. First of all, if I wanted to get a name change, like even if I wanted to, I can't come up with anything. Like I've thought about it, I can't. Second of all, I don't want to because it's stuck with me. I like this. I don't know why. Even though it has a spelling error and people keep making fun of it, I like that name. I have my logo. I have Forbidden Shorts now. I don't want to just change it all.
For Biden.
Like, I'm not gonna remake my logo, my animation. Which, by the way, that new animation, I really like it. I might stick with it for a while. It's really cool.
It is really nice.
Speaking of animations, are you gonna make a new animation?
Not anytime soon. It's not my priority anymore. I'm focusing on what I'm good at, and that's all live action.
Yeah,
I'm not good at
Live
animating.
that makes sense.
It's a better use of
Oh,
my time.
y'all see the Kung Fu Panda 4 trailer, bro?
I did watch the Kung Fu Panda 4 trailer.
Bro, Rio 3 is coming out, bro. 2 days.
I
Rio
don't care. I
3?
don't care about Rio.
You don't like
Yeah,
Rio, bro?
I mean, it was
It was
alright.
fine.
It was alright. I don't like it though. I mean, Kung Fu Panda 4 is more hype, anyways.
Bro, Rio was one of my favorite.
I like
movies,
the
bro.
Kung Fu Panda with the evil ostrich or peacock or whatever. The one where they're in China or Japan or whatever.
So Kung Fu Panda 2 with Lord Shen.
Or was that Korea? Was that the second one with the peacock?
Yeah,
Okay.
Lord Shen, where he had like cannons and shit, and then
Yeah.
Po deflects that shit like towards the end of the movie.
Cause he's just a boss.
Boom!
He's
and he
what?
blows up
He's
the
what with
ships.
balls?
What?
He's a boss.
Oh, I thought you said he likes balls.
Balls.
No,
Dude.
that's racist.
How is that?
How is that racist?
I'm just babbling, bro.
Panda dunks on my feet.
Panda
We talked
dunks
about
on my
so much
feet.
Christmassy stuff today, guys.
Yeah. So, are there like any? I haven't really talked about this much yet, which I'm sorry it took us so long to get to this. But like, what have you done lately, Balmoris? Like, how's life been?
Well, lately I've been, I've been getting into competitive Magic the Gathering. That's literally the long and short of my life as of lately. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I've been trying to get into the YouTube Magic the Gathering scene because
Okay.
it's a very small community, but it's also a very loyal community. So everybody.
Are
pretty
there a
much
lot of
knows
famous
everybody.
YouTubers that like do that kind of content, like a good, like a billions of subscribers, like kind of?
I don't want to say like most of the Magic the Gathering YouTubers like out there, they're at a couple 100K at most. But what comes to mind is like Card Market Magic. Like they're a company that like sells cards and stuff, but they do really interesting like play like Magic the Gathering content, and they are really funny sometimes. And guess what? They're actually based in Berlin, so
Nice.
you can just pull up to them. You can just pull up to them at any time. But no, yeah, I really enjoy those kind of
Berlin
like
is like 8
content.
hours away from where I live.
Yeah. But on a real note, like I wanted to get into Magic the Gathering content. Right now, I'm just like working on getting a computer so I can like just record and stuff, and maybe I can get a GoPro as well so I can like record my games when I go
That'd
to
be
like
sick.
tournaments and stuff. But yeah, I have a long way to go, like because in terms of getting equipment for that. But I'm dead set on getting it. My YouTube name is kind of weird, but it's literally just a card that I have in one of my decks. It's Gates Ablaze. It's kind of funny actually.
Well, Dan TDM started off with a different channel called Pokemon Dan, where he did
Pokemon
Pokemon card
Dan.
videos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
It's
now,
pretty
like, but yeah, I haven't started making content yet, so like I'm still working on it. I'm trying to make a video. I'm trying to get a video out there, but I have to figure out how I can get my hands on a GoPro or something.
Bro, one thing I can just
I can
say
just go up.
is start, bro. Like,
I
just
will.
start.
Trust me. I'm getting.
Yeah.
I
You
could
might not have a
probably-
GoPro right now, bro. Tape your phone to your chest and just start, buddy. Just go
I
for
swear
it.
to you,
That's
bro.
how you're gonna get out there,
You
bro.
know, fuck it. I'll do it. I will go to a tournament one of these days. It's about to be RCQ season 2, so it's about to be pretty huge in April's when it's actually around my
Dude, I'll
birthday,
tune
that's
in,
why.
bro. I'll watch that video of you
He's like-
kicking someone's ass in Magic.
Cause like our podcast isn't big, but like it's big enough for,
Mhm.
and we just started, bro. Like we had an idea and we just started, and
Yeah, I
everything.
think we only have like 50 streams on our episodes, but that's still a small amount of people who like to listen, so we're gonna keep
Exactly.
going. And even if nobody listens, I genuinely look at this is giving us. We've been talking here we've been yapping for an hour and almost 10 minutes. And it's a great environment. It's giving us a good environment
love
to
it,
just
yeah.
talk with our
I
friends.
enjoy it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But yeah,
And like, if we get big enough, bro, me and Finn are gonna like start a podcast. Not a pod. Yeah, we're gonna start a podcast from a podcast.
A new one.
We're gonna we're gonna start a new one, bro. Back of the barn. But yeah, we're gonna like
barn.
back of the barn. But we're gonna
You
like.
just hear a cow in the background, like in the middle of the conversation,
Moo.
like.
Yeah, we're gonna like. Finn just told me like, we can buy a studio or something like that. Like we're gonna expand once we get big enough, or when we get big enough. Because there's no if.
Oh, it's happening.
It's happening.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so the kind of content like you know the channel I just mentioned, right? Like Card Market, they have like a studio where they invite like pro players and stuff, and they like play like Magic the Gathering,
Would
and
you
they have like a
consider yourself
camera.
a pro player?
I mean, like me personally, I don't think I've gotten to that point yet. Like I'm good, I'm a good player, but I'm not like pro. I'm far from pro. Like I haven't made it to the Grand Prix or like the Pro Tour. You know what I mean? I did almost
Y'all be
qualify
racing
for
with
regionals.
cards now?
Nah, that's just what they call like the events and stuff. But like,
Yeah.
I almost qualified for regionals. One of my friends actually qualified for regionals. He's probably in Atlanta right now as we speak.
Well,
playing in
it's
the
like what I
regionals.
said with Sam a couple of years ago. He almost qualified for varsity, which means that you're probably going to get it next year. So
Oh,
you're probably going to eventually get it, because if you're almost there, you're pretty much going to be there sooner or later.
yeah.
Yeah.
I've been working hard. Like I've been studying. Like the part of the thing with Magic is that like you have to study the meta hard because it changes literally every single week. New cards drop. Like Wizards of the Coast is like fucking milking people for their money, so they're dropping new cards literally every 3 months. So you have to literally keep up with the meta like so often, and it's so tiring. But at the same time, it's rewarding when you know the meta because then you just sit there and you're like, oh, I know this deck. I've seen it before. I can play against it. That's very
Yeah.
rewarding to me.
Are you hoping to get anything for Christmas that's like will help you with like your YouTube career or starting one, or with Magic or anything that they'll help you or boost you?
I am hopefully the best thing I can get right now for Christmas is money because I can choose what I get with that money and I can get the right equipment. But
Yeah, because you don't want to be like give you a GoPro and then they actually buy like a toy from Target that looks like a GoPro.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well,
That's-
so what are you guys all hoping to get for Christmas? Actually, I don't think we talked about that one.
Bro, I just wish I just want money, bro, so I can buy like a graphics.
Everyone just wants money. No.
I just
What
want to
money?
buy a capture card so I can put it to my PC.
What happened to the red Power Ranger suit days, man?
Come on, bro. Yeah, like I want a fluffy unicorn for Christmas.
Okay, so you want a capture card? Actually, that's not a bad idea. So you want to, but you want to
Mhm.
usually like record like Xbox stuff, because
Yeah.
Xbox lets you record like 5
Mhm.
minutes only. It's
Yeah,
dumb.
I want to
It's
like.
actually 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Not any better, but still.
Yeah, I'm hoping to get, well, I may already know, but I asked for an electric guitar and an amplifier, so that's gonna be fun.
Oh,
Um,
nice. Where's my
Yeah.
Is
Which
that
spoiler alert, I know I got it because I had to. That's the kind of gift where you have to like try it out. You can't just, they don't want to
Mhm.
buy like the wrong thing. You know what I mean? Like kind of like with shoes.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
that's
try 'em
actually
on.
true.
Oh yeah,
But I don't
I'm
get it. I
getting
don't-
shoes from.
I don't
from
get
my
it till
dad.
Christmas, so.
Mhm.
What kind of shoes are you hoping to get?
We're gonna go to a store and we're gonna
Foot
pick them
Locker?
out.
Foot Locker.
We might go to this
I
new
love
store that
design.
opened up in Sanford
Okay.
called the
Do they
Athlete's
sell
Foot.
like good shoes, or is there like some stores are like not Foot Locker, but there's some stores who'll have like a trash selection.
Oh no, they have a good selection. I went in there to get my running shoes, the 270s. So I seen what I
Nikes?
wanted. Yeah,
I need a pair of running
Nike
shoes. I'm literally
shoes.
joining the wrestle team and I
270s, you
don't
said?
have.
bro, those
a
are
pair of
so.
running shoes.
Bro, they are so
Dude,
comfortable,
they look
bro.
horrendous. This is what you got? Oh, you
Bro, they are. They look. I like the way they look too. That's just me,
Wait.
bro.
Oh no,
Wait,
where did
wait.
bro send it? Hold on.
I'm gonna put it in the chat. Hold on, I'm gonna put it in the chat.
Alright, put it in the chat.
I
They aren't even what I want for Christmas. See your money, but I wouldn't mind getting like boxes and sleeves for my cards because honestly, I have like a couple thousand cards. They're just sitting on my desk. I
Damn.
need boxes, bro. I need boxes.
Alright, I put it in the chat. This is what you got on your feet, bro.
No, bro. No, bro. Let me show you what I bought.
What is that?
I
What
looked up
is
Nike
that?
270s and this is what popped up
What
in
the
different
hell?
colors.
What the hell did you look up, bro?
Nike 270s.
Bro,
They're
those
called-
are.
Nike Go Fly East 270s.
No, it's just
Dude, I'm
Nike
so
270s.
dead.
Okay, are they the
What
ones that
is-
have like? Wait, hold on, let me send another picture. I think are they Air Maxes? Are they Air Max 270s?
Yeah,
Oh,
They
okay.
look any better. Like,
they do.
Okay, here,
Bro,
let me
this
put
is
it in the
like
chat.
if Apple made a fucking shoe, bro.
Is it this? Is it this?
Yes, that's what I'm wearing.
Okay. It's a little
Hold
better.
on. Okay, that's better. That's better.
But I think I want to buy a pair of Dunks. I know I don't want
yeah.
I don't want Panda Dunks, bro. Those are so overrated.
Okay.
Because
Well,
everybody
since we're talking
owns
about
them.
shoes.
Yeah,
Since we're
those
talking
actually
about
look
shoes
so
now,
comfy to run in.
let's go ahead and talk about shoes now. So I did recently cop a pair of Panda Dunks, and now I didn't just get them because they're like everyone wants them. I got them. Well, I got them because everyone wants them, but not because everyone wants them. If that makes sense. I got them because everyone wants them, and they're always sold out. So I want to own a pair. You know what I mean? Because they're always sold out. Because I wanted to get some earlier in the year, and I kept going back and back to the same store. They never had them, and then I was in. We were in Dresden, which is like near Berlin. So we went on like a long road trip, and I was like, "Yo, okay, they have them here." And it was a store called Snipes. I love that. It's a German store. Snipes is so good. But I got Panda. Do we all know what Panda Dunks looks like? Or should I send a photo? Do you know Panda Dunks?
No, I don't. I'm gonna need it.
You know they have a Snipes in America, right?
Yeah,
I'm
they
not
have
really.
Snipes here, but Snipes in America is a lot more expensive than it is in Germany.
Yeah, I'm not like really big with shoes, bro. If my mom buys me a pair of shoes, I'm probably gonna wear them. Be
Yeah,
so rude.
so I actually really like them. They're really comfortable. They're the Panda Dunks. Like it depends on the color, but at least the Panda Dunks, they might be overrated, but they're so easy and they look fire to match outfits with. They're easy to match outfits with. These are the shoes I got balmoris recently,
Oh,
and they
those
still
look kind
look
of
brand new.
fire. They look
Yeah.
fire.
And I love
those.
low shoes. I don't like wearing high top shoes, but I love me some low top shoes. And those are really easy to match them. I have them downstairs right now. I'm at my grandma's, and I match like outfits. I got a new jacket recently from the German brand Lowlight, which is really fire, and it matches perfect with the shoes, black and white. And a lot of my outfits are it's a good investment for me personally because a lot of my outfits I go around black and white. Like right now, what I'm wearing is a black and white Nike hoodie, black cargo pants, and that's what I'm wearing right now as we speak.
Bro,
So it's
low-key,
like
I
I
should
wear a lot of
invest
black.
because I do wear a lot of black and white.
Yeah, but I'm not saying like don't get them if you genuinely don't like them and if you don't want to get them, you shouldn't because then you're not gonna be happy. But you should get what makes you because that's what I like about them. I feel so happy when I wear them because I wanted them. But if you don't want them,
Just,
get what you want. You know what I'm saying?
just don't
Yeah.
ever buy
And
Yeezys ever in your life.
yeah.
Don't ever buy
And before
Yeezys.
before the Panda Dunks, I got the 97s, all black. I'm gonna send a picture of those in there. I think Balmoris, you're gonna like these ones. These are fire. I got the all black 97s.
Well, I know what you're
Don't
talking
ever-
about.
Yeah. Like
I like medium top shoes the most, me personally.
this one is
They're
a
not.
medium top. It's not a low. It's a medium because it's like just in the middle. So
Ooh.
I mess with them. It depends on the shoe. I can definitely mess with them.
I don't think I've ever worn
Here.
like absolutely high tops.
Yeah. All right, check these out, Balmores. I got these last August. So this is the shoe I got before the Dunks.
Oh, those look nice.
I'm messing
Yeah,
with
those
it.
are fire. Those are also the most expensive shoes I've ever owned. So
Bro,
they're good.
what? How
Yeah,
expensive we talking?
they were 200 euro.
200 euros, so about like $300 American.
No, it's like 210 probably in dollars. Well, actually, I don't want to lie. I'm gonna do my. I have a computer in front of me and the internet. So I'm gonna look it up
No, I
before
think it's like
give
about
wrong
300 because it's
information.
like, or maybe I'm gonna be more because
It's 219. I was close with 210. It's 220.
close.
Pretty much $220.
I like those.
So that
Not
yeah.
worth. To me, not.
I think they're a lot cheaper in the States if you want to get a pair because they're Nike. Nike is
Yeah.
more expensive in Germany, so it's a price to pay for good shoes,
Mhm.
I guess. But I think they run for about $180 for you guys.
Yeah, I'd probably buy a pair honestly.
Yeah, and I think let me look up. Let me see, because in America they run for like 180. So 180 USD to euro is oh crap, I typed it in wrong. 180 USD to euro, which is 163 euro. So if I was in Germany, I'd be safe. I mean, in America, I bought them here, I'd save a buttload of money.
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
Oh, yo, Finn, you remember like yesterday when I was talking to you about like me getting a job, and I said I might apply at Subway, and you were like, "Don't apply at Subway." I
Don't
need
do
to
it.
know
Did you do it?
exactly. No, I did not yet. But why? I need an explanation. Like you must have been traumatized or something, bro. Like
Bro,
what happened?
well, I was with the management now. I can't really speak for it now. I mean, it might be better, but I just think in general, all of the bad management aside, in general, it was not fun to work there. It was the customers were constantly rude in that area. That's just we were living in an area with rude people, and it's a lot of work. Most of the times you're alone or with one other person only, and it gets the lunch rush is terrible. I just wouldn't recommend food. I had my fair share of fast food with the Subway and now the Starbucks that I got fired from recently, which is a whole nother story. It wasn't my fault, by the way, guys. But I just I wouldn't. I wouldn't go for fast food, but if you want to, man, if that's the only option you got, I say go for it and work for your money. But
Alright,
I'm
but
keeping you the warning. But now, if we put the management into perspective, I don't know how it is now, but the last management, terrible. I'm so glad she's in jail. She went to jail.
she went to jail. Whoa,
Yes,
hold on.
yeah.
We need a story time. We need a story time. Hold on. I did not hear about
Well,
this.
she was stealing money from Subway. She was clocking in and then never working and staying clocked in. She was riding the clock.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah,
Lame ass
and
crime.
and she
Lame
was
ass crime.
stealing
She's
tips.
in.
She was stealing our tips, like our money. So
Oh, I didn't even know
very
you got.
low.
I didn't even know you were allowed to get tips at Subway.
I didn't either until I started working there. We
I
got we
thought
got tips at
general.
Starbucks. Bro, now that I think about it, I never got my tips from Starbucks when they fired me. I still have my envelope with my tips was still is in the back. I never got it. They never gave it to me. Then they fired me.
Ooh.
Man, darn it. It's probably not a lot though, anyways, because we didn't get a lot of tips at the Starbucks. I mean, bro? If you're going to the Starbucks and you're paying $7 for a drink, ain't no way in hell I'm tipping no one. I would.
Hell no.
$7 for a drink. A mocha cookie crumble fire though. I might tip if they make it extra good.
My favorite drink. I
Shit.
like hot coffee, so I like the Christmas time is my favorite time at Starbucks because like they have some good drinks there.
Dude,
But in the States, they
Question.
have the sugar cookie almond milk latte. They don't have that here. I remember that one in the States. So good.
wait, what drink did you show me in the States?
Sugar cookie almond milk latte.
Oh my god, bro, that was so
Yeah.
good, bro. I think
Go
it was
get 'em,
done.
bro. You're the one who can get them, not me.
That is true, bro. But we barely go to Starbucks, bro. The next time I'm at Walmart,
Wait,
bro.
Balmoris, you had a question?
Yeah. So in your opinion, what is the most overhyped food/drink item there is ever in the history of fast food?
The
Big Mac.
McRib.
McRib.
McRib and the
elaborate?
Big Mac.
Bro, I love the Big Mac, bro.
The Big Mac is good, but it doesn't deserve all the hype.
Yeah, no,
I will give it. I give it its respect. It's the number one on the menu because it was the first thing they had. So I give it respect for being the first, but it's not like the best thing ever. For Burger King, I hate the Whopper. It makes me throw up, literally.
Have
I
you had the
can't eat
Impossible Whopper?
If you're eating at Burger
Bro, I
King,
don't
then
eat at
you
Burger
got a problem in of itself.
Yeah,
but,
I
man.
don't like Burger King. Burger King's
Actually,
very
actually, I take
cheap.
that back. I take that back because the chicken fries at Burger King are actually amazing. If I
Actually,
ever
they
go to
added
Burger
some
King,
new. I don't know about the States, but in Germany they added new burgers recently. I have them here, a picture on my phone. I did like that. They added a new chicken. If I go to Burger King, and most of the time McDonald's too, when I go to those places, I can only eat the chicken. I don't like the beef.
yeah, no, like Burger King does their chicken actually kind of
Because
pretty
it's really
good.
not 100 grade FDA beef. It's frozen fake beef.
Yeah, I have the burgers here. So they have new burgers at Burger King. So the one I had was the King's Crunchy Pepper Chicken burger.
Mhm.
That one was really good. It has the chicken, the onions, tomatoes, lettuce, cheese, and it has ranch on it. And it's like really good. It doesn't have lettuce, it has spinach. Then it's the King's Racelet or Raclette, whatever, which is beef, and then King's Beef, which has beef on it. It just has bacon as well. And they also came out with new fries called Country Potatoes. They're wavy like fries, and they're really good with sour cream. So good.
Sour cream and fries.
No. They're different. It's the wavy fries. You know, you eat those like it's like sweet potato fries. You eat them with sour cream.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You got you. All right. I
And
might
here in
try it
Germany, we eat
if
with normal
it
French
is.
fries. In Germany, we eat mayonnaise with our fries. That's the German way.
What the fuck?
Wait,
Mayonnaise?
wait, wait. Hold on. We were at the zoo, and he put me, Patrick, and Finn, and Finn's family.
It was that was the museum, right?
It was the
Of Life
museum,
and
yeah,
Science.
and it was the
Yeah.
Life and Science Museum. And I will say, bruh, mayonnaise and fries is actually pretty good. I will say.
Alright, bro. Alright, bro. Be quiet.
You're a
There's no
mayonnaise
way it
hater,
tastes
aren't you?
good.
You can't eat mayonnaise with anything, can you, Balmoris? Not even on a burger or a sandwich.
I don't fuck with mayonnaise. I just don't like
See,
mayonnaise.
that's
it has
your
a weird
problem.
aftertaste.
Okay, fair.
It's
Bro,
weird
if you put
aftertaste. I don't
mayo
like it.
and like hot sauce on fries, bro, it smacks.
I'll try it, Okay, I'll try it because I'm always open to trying new foods. Like I'm a fat ass. I love eating food, so
I
I'll try
love
it.
too, but I'm not gaining anything, which is funny. I need to calm down because that metabolism is gonna cut out randomly and it's gonna bite me in the ass.
Fucking blow up.
And like that girl from that like the Chocolate Factory movie when she eats the fucking gum and she turns into a fucking.
I've never seen that movie either, but I know what scene
Bro.
you're talking about. I know what scene you're talking about. Where they're eating the cake.
It's not cake, it's gum. Like she eats the gum.
There's a
Like she
piece of
chews
gum.
on the gum and she turns into. And it's like a
Oh, I was
5-course
thinking. I
dinner
was
or some
thinking of
shit.
this. Yeah, I was thinking of the scene where the fat kid was like eating all the cake, and she was like, "Stop!" Or whatever he was eating.
No, he
I thought
gets
the
stuck
fat
in the
kid drowned in
tube.
the chocolate.
Yeah, he gets
Yeah, he
stuck
got
up the
stuck in the
tube.
Oh,
What the hell are you
That's what
gambling
Oompas
on
do.
about, Finn?
I don't know. I've never seen the movie. I should probably shut up. But yeah, no, that's how we do it in the German way. Like if you go to like, for example, the swimming pool in the summer and you order French fries, it comes with mayonnaise like on the side. Like it's not even a question. Like here's your mayonnaise with your fries. That's how normal it is here. Like
How-
they don't give you ketchup. They give you mayonnaise.
I would fight my like. I think if they saw me, they would probably give me ketchup because I think
But
apparently
yeah.
apparently Germans have a really good instinct for seeing Americans or anybody really.
If I saw you, I'd give you a doner. That's what you look like. You probably look like you eat a doner.
Oh, what?
Doner kebab, like the like doner. I don't know how you guys call it. Gyro, you know gyro? You can call it that too.
A gyro?
Gyro? What? It's not gyro.
Yes, it is, bro.
It's doner. That's the real term for it. It comes from Turkey, the land of like the Turkey land, whatever.
Uh-huh.
Turkey land,
Turkey.
the country,
Go, go, go!
the country Turkey.
The country of Turkey.
That's where it comes from. It originates. It's really good. I love it. We have a doner man on base where I live. His name's Sahin. Me and Noah always go to him. He's the goat. Like he knows us at this point. Like one time I couldn't go and Noah went without me because I had to stay home and it was such a sad day. And then I get a FaceTime from Noah and I answer it and it's Sahin. Yeah, it was him on the other end. He was like, "Hello, friend," while he was making the doner. It was so funny.
W.
Yeah, but that's what I would give you. Oh yeah, so now that during Christmas time, what I love about Germany is that we have a bunch of Christmas markets and like all over Germany, and every town has like a Christmas market. And the best food ever at a Christmas market is a bratwurst. You guys know bratwurst, right? We're all aware of
Yes.
that. It's
Mhm.
a bratwurst inside of like a semmet, a bun. It's like German bun bread, and it's like that's all you can put ketchup on it or mustard, every sauce you want, and then you just eat that. But then like another good thing is taking. I think I told Sam about this combo before. A bratwurst in a bun, with sauerkraut on top.
Oh, yeah, I
So-
think you've told me about that.
Yeah. So,
So
and
a
I'm not
hot
talking about like
dog.
when I say bun, I don't mean hot dog bun. I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna show you guys the actual. I'm gonna send you a picture of it so you guys know what I'm talking about. This is what it is. Hold up. Typical.
Let me see.
I'm looking for it. Here's a good picture. But this is the kind of buns or bread. It's like German bun bread, and it's really good. It has the sausage in there, and it's like really it's nice and warm, fresh off the grill when you buy it. It's like cold outside. That's what it looks like. Look in the chat.
Bro,
Yo, that actually looks so good.
That would make me
Yeah.
like, bro. That would.
It's
give
like
me an
simple,
orgasm,
right?
bro.
It's literally just
This is like simple, but
really
but
good.
probably
And then you
really
put ketchup
good.
on there, and you're done, bro. All I need is some ketchup, and you're good. Or mustard. Some people like it with mustard too.
I would throw barbecue on that, honestly. Me personally. I would throw
And you just
barbecue on
ruined the dish. All right.
You're
Yeah,
disgusting.
Nah, nah,
You
shut up,
just-
shut up. Barbecue
you're
is
disgusting.
fire. I don't care.
Americanized it.
Nah, shut up. Barbecue
You just
is amazing.
Americanized the idea.
Yeah, you just
Nah,
Americanized it, bro. I'm fat and I wouldn't even put barbecue sauce on it, bro. Come on now,
'Cause
bro.
the thing about condiments is it's not as simple as you think. Because a condiment can ruin a dish. It has to be the right condiment. I think Sam knows exactly what I'm talking about.
For sure, bro. You
I
know,
put
this
barbecue
man
on
Finn.
everything anyways.
This man Finn loves Chick-fil-A sauce, bro. Like I could go into
was
his
so
house and 10 times
I
out of
remember
10, bro, he would have Chick-fil-A sauce, bro. But he would put it on everything, and it's like surprisingly Chick-fil-A sauce goes with a lot of things. Like you could put it on a
There's
sandwich.
been times where I've used it and I didn't like it.
Yeah.
But
I actually
learned
have
what
the
it goes
recipe
with.
for Chick-fil-A sauce in my desk somewhere. I gotta
It's
find
not
it,
my
though.
fault they started selling it in bottles at Food Lion, okay?
That is their fault, bro.
It's their fault they started selling it. I bought it. And they don't even sell it on the commissary or on base here. I haven't had it in so long.
I'm just gonna send you a bottle, bro.
Send you a bottle. Send
I,
send him a whole
what do
fucking
you call?
box of that shit.
Now is the best time because it's so cold on the planes. It might actually make it. It might make it. All the way over here. If you think about it.
That is
Yeah,
true.
Yeah. All right. Well, Sam, you started today's episode. We're hitting 1 hour and 30 minutes, the longest episode yet on record. Which is like, this is why I think having guests really gives us more opportunity to open up conversation, and it flows. I mean, thank you so much for being on here today, Balmoris. I'm really happy you came. You made it. You made conversations flow easier. You gave us so much more opportunity to talk. You gave us the longest episode we ever had, and I'm really happy you came on today. How did you feel about today? Was it a good experience for you?
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I honestly feel like if y'all ever called me to do it again, I would be there instantly, like no questions asked. I really enjoyed being on this episode, and hopefully we can do it again in
Yeah,
the near
man.
future.
We
I'm
did
pretty sure we
not.
both enjoyed having you.
We did not pay him to say that. No money is going into his pocket for saying that, bro.
We don't have
Bro,
the
that's
money to
crazy.
pay people to say that.
Yeah, no.
But yeah,
They
we
don't.
both enjoyed having you. I'm pretty sure Sam also enjoyed having you. I mean, come on, Sam. Speak up here.
No, I
You
mean,
said
Okay,
speak
he has
up,
nothing to say.
Sam.
He has
no, but
nothing
like
to
for
say.
real, like this podcast is gone. Like even though it's just one of our friends, we've taken the leaps and bounds that we never thought we could have done when we were recording at Finn's house. Like I've said in the previous podcast, I feel like God is telling me. I know that's really cliche, but something in my universe is telling me to do this because everything's just falling into place.
Speaking of God, actually, before we end this episode, I have recently, like, I'm not saying I'm devoting my whole life away, but like, I'm saying like, I got my hands on a book of devotions, and I kind of want to start reading the Bible because I'm surrounded by a lot of friends here where I'm living currently who believe in it, and I was like, I asked them to teach me more about it, and I talked to someone, and they taught me some things they know, and I started reading into these devotions, and I'm gonna start picking up a Bible because I feel like there's a lot of I don't want to talk too much about religion at all in this podcast because I don't want to I want to keep religion out of most things, not because I'm against religion at all, but it's just because I don't think it's worth like, for example, a good example is the Logan Paul podcast, how they lost one of their co-hosts because they were mocking his religion. I would never mock anyone's religion. I just
No.
don't think,
Mhm.
because especially if you don't know your guest that well, or if you don't know your co-host, religion can be a very sensitive topic, and I don't want to. It's a risk.
Yeah.
But I will
Yeah,
say
no.
I want to start reading more into it, and like, because I feel like it ends up or it results in a lot less stressful life of a stressful life, a lot less of a stressful life. I feel like
That's
because you
true.
learn how to like take things differently, and like you learn like the path and stuff like that.
Yeah, I do
Hmm.
agree with you. I'm gonna start reading the Bible and really like getting to know the Lord, and because I really do
Yeah.
believe that people that believe in Jesus are really way more happier than
Hmm.
people that don't. I think
Yeah,
that's
I
just
think
me.
yeah. And so yeah, one of my friends gave me a book full of devotions and prayers. Every page is one day of a devotion, and it comes with a prayer. And I've just been reading that, man. So. It definitely has given me some different perspectives. I didn't expect to like. I never made fun of any religions, but I never really like. I don't want to say I'm against it, but I'm saying like I never really thought it would like change how I felt. But it really
Yeah.
does.
Hmm.
It could give you a whole new perspective. Did you have any experience with any of the spell wars
Well, I actually got baptized recently, so I mean, I've been going to youth group and
recently? Okay.
whatnot. Yeah, so I've
Okay.
been getting baptized and stuff. I'm just like
You
following the
have
path of
you
the
read any
Lord.
of the Bible?
Actually the first. I've been reading Book of James currently. That's a
Oh,
really
okay.
good book. Like really like how to calm yourself down because sometimes in this day and age people be pissing you off and you need to just like.
It's a lot of yeah, a
For
lot of
sure.
stressful situations, and that's one thing I really have to work on. I have to work on not letting other people ruin my day because I've had that happen to me so many times, especially with filming. That's one of the big things with filming. We've had some days, and we had some days where it was one of us too. Like we had days where Sam was getting really mad, and I had to tell him, "Yo, just calm down. It's not worth it. People are getting mad because the vibe is ruined, and we don't want to film anymore." I think that was that for Breaking 3? Yeah,
Yeah.
we
Yeah,
were
because it was
filming.
hot.
No,
It
it
was
was
hot
Pighead
outside.
2. It was Pighead 2.
Was
Breaking
it?
3,
No,
it was my
which one?
ex who was
No, I
mad
could have
at Breaking
sworn
3.
they were all complaining that it was hot, and we were just like,
Oh no, it was
Yeah, that was
Breaking
Breaking
Three.
3.
It was
No,
Breaking
no, no.
Three because me and you, Finn, were mad because people weren't like listening to us.
Oh, okay. But I remember on Pighead 2, you were like really mad because we were filming with Parker at Balmoris' house, and we were like trying to start the scene inside the office scene, and you were like outside, and they were like goofing around outside. I was like, bro, and you like got really mad. You started walking away, like you started walking like down the street. I remember that.
Yeah.
Hmm. But yeah, it's like we don't want to let stuff like that ruin our days and stuff. And I remember Breaking 3, it was pretty much well, I remember my ex was really mad because she was in the way of the shot, and like it was like I had the right to be mad, bro, because I yelled action, and I think it was balmoris is about to come with the car, but it was still like a good 10 seconds. I knew that he was coming with the car, so I was like, get out of the way, get out of the shot, and she just stared at me like, "Duh," and she kept walking straight, like, what are you guys doing? Hey, are you filming right now? Did you say action? Like, bro, get out of the shot.
Go, bro. Like, no, go.
And then I remember the car pulled around and she was still walking there, and I just yelled cut, and I was like, oh my goodness.
And you had
And she was
emotion
all
to
mad at me.
Balmoris to go back, and it was
Yeah.
it was
I was
a
kind of mad because I feel like I was kind of mad because mom, like, I didn't want my mom to get mad at me for wasting gas in the car. I was like really mad.
But like,
What's
and then she got so mad at me, and she was like, "You can't talk to me like that." I was like, "I wasn't really yelling at you. I was yelling in general."
yeah.
It's like, bro, you saw my hand motions, and I said, "We're rolling,
yeah?
and she just didn't move.
Well, I didn't see all that, but I just
And we
know
were on a
that I
time
wasn't trying
crunch
to
as
waste
always,
gas.
so that also adds pressure.
Yeah,
That's
time
the only thing I
crunches.
didn't like about filming is I feel like we were on a time restraint all the time. Every film we filmed, there was something going wrong that the time was just not in our favor.
Yeah, and I didn't let that ruin it this time for me. For Pighead, like I said, Pighead 3, we filmed over the whole summer. We started actually not whole summer. We started on July 10th, and then we took a break. We filmed the next scene, and then throughout we powered through it. The last week before school started, Monday through Saturday, we powered through the entire week before school. Like I wasted my last week of summer to make this movie, and it was worth it.
Yeah, it was
And what
definitely worth
showing the movie, the premiere, was amazing. We had over 60 people show up. Did you know that, Belmores? We had over 60 people
I
show
did
up.
not know that was 60 people. That's a lot of people, dude. Jeez.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
we
you're
had
going.
60. We
You're
had
gonna make it.
60 chairs, and we had like 5 people sitting on the floor because they were late. So it was like 65 people around that number. We had teachers
I'm.
show up. The principal did a cameo in my movie, and she also came to watch the movie with her family.
I feel like I want to say this right now, Finn. I am very proud of you for how far you've come when it comes to like movies and stuff. Like you've done so much in
Thanks.
it,
I
and
really
you've
appreciate
went
that. And this is
and
just the
you've
start of it. I
yeah
still have so much left to like I don't want to sound like I'm like full of myself, but I have so much left of my life still, assuming I'm not
yeah.
gonna fall over and die after I hit stop on the recording. But I have so much time left. I feel like I can definitely still have room. I have
Uh,
so much more room for improvement.
And I told him
yeah.
on one of the podcast episodes, I was like, um, I'm sad that he left, but I'm kind of glad that he left because if you really think about it, if he was stuck here or in like New York, bro, he wouldn't have had the opportunities that he had in
Yeah.
Germany.
Yeah, my school is amazing. They gave me so much. The equipment I dreamed to work with. I got to work with thanks to my school. Like it wasn't top of the notch like reality like game show equipment, but it was like it was good. It was 4K camcorders. We had three 4K camcorders that we were using. We used one of them like only once because then we realized we don't need three. So then we used two, and we constantly had two cameras shooting at the same time, which is something I told Sam when I was still living there. I was like, "Yo, at one point we need to invest in a camera. I've always wanted two cameras." Because that makes talking scenes, especially talking scenes, a lot easier, and it saves a lot of time because you can set up the cameras across to each other so they're not in each other's view, and then you
Yeah.
both hit start recording. It's also easier for the editor, who's me, because I did everything. So it's easier to edit as well, and it's already in sync for you because it's the same recording, and it looks better because sometimes when you do the recording twice in the conversation, it's not first of all the conversation is never exactly the same, so you
Yeah.
have to edit around that. Not that you don't have that problem when you're recording always two things at the same time.
Yeah.
It flows a lot better and it makes more sense.
Mhm.
And I'm so glad that like I wasn't like a director, but like anything you had an
You
idea of,
directed two
yeah,
soldiers.
like you would like help, you would like run by me, and if like I didn't agree with it, we would discuss. So it was almost like I was a second director, and
You were pretty much my co-director. You were like what Noah was for Big Head 3.
yeah, but for
Yeah.
every single film we've done, so
Almost every single.
almost,
I think I've given you the full reign on two soldiers, didn't I?
yeah,
Yeah. Or at least for the cinematography, not the story. I think I gave you full reign on the cinematography.
yeah, that is true. We did, and
Yeah.
I don't think I did half bad.
Yeah. But I think that was the only one where you got like full control of everything. Which is the only thing I look back and regret is that I did way too much. I really wish I would have let you guys have more say. Which I gave you guys a lot to say, but I wish I would have done like, for example, like break in that says patty rake percents because it was his break in was his idea, so that's him. But
Mhm.
you don't really have your own idea. You never had your own idea,
No.
which is like, oh damn. I wish I would have given Sam his own idea. Like Patrick has break in, oh, Sam doesn't really have anything. That was his own. So I regret
Mm.
that.
I don't think you should regret it because regrets come with guilt, and that's not something you need. So I'm not really tripping about that you never gave me my original idea because I wasn't there at the beginning. If I was at the beginning, then I would be a
Yeah.
little bit hurt. But I came in the middle, so I mean I wasn't really
Mhm.
there for the whole
Mhm.
ride. So don't feel guilty. Don't regret anything because all that we've done here, I love. I can look back and be
Yeah.
like, I did that. So
Yeah.
don't ever regret
Yeah.
that.
But I eventually, like I said, I want to come back and start filming stuff again. Eventually we will. So you should start writing something, man. Start cooking up ideas. You can like if you start writing an idea now, you can show me anytime. Like you don't have to wait like 10 years. You could show me tomorrow. Like, hey, I came up with an idea while I was in the shower. You don't even have it. You don't even have to have it written down. Just come to me and be like, I came up with this in the shower. This is pretty cool. And then tell me about it, and I will always listen. And I'm like, yo, that's cool. And obviously, I would never steal your idea. I hope. I
Yeah.
mean, I hope you could trust me enough to know that. But yeah, same thing with you, Balmoris. Well, Balmoris is you're helping me write the Menace now, an idea for the
Yeah.
Menace.
Yeah.
That's what we've been working on. So yeah, let me know. Let me know if you have any ideas for what we could do with that. But
Mhm.
yeah, once
And if y'all
again,
need
we kind
help,
of start.
and if y'all need help with the menace, bro, I will be all hands on deck. So
Yeah.
I
Oh
bet.
yeah,
I mean, if you
we
want,
could.
I can.
I
If you
always.
want, Finn, you can share the thing
Yeah.
to Sam.
Yeah, I'll share it with you guys. So now we're kind of steering away from the end again. We kind of got into the conversation. Pretty much back to the end of the episode. Thanks so much for coming on, Belmores. I really appreciate you coming on. I'm sure Sam does too. You have anything to say?
Balmoris, thank you for being. This is like really special because you're the first ever guest we've had, and we were supposed to have somebody else, and just like everything else, you're a second option because I don't even know why we do that because I didn't even think about you because I didn't know if you had the right equipment. I don't. Thank you for really working with us and really being on this podcast. We really do. Um, we really are grateful. So
And I'm
Yeah.
grateful for
All right.
being on this podcast. So thank you
Anything
guys for
else you want
having
to
me
add,
on.
Belmores, before Sam does his outro? Since he started us off, he's going to be ending us.
Yeah. I just want to say thank you guys for having me on here, and like hopefully, like I said, like we just keep on working together and creating new content and just showing people what we got. You know what I mean? And just
Mhm. I would
push
definitely
it
consider
forward. We just
having
gotta
you
keep
on
pushing
again
forward.
because this was a good episode.
It was a good
yes,
episode.
I do agree.
All right,
All
Sam,
right, well,
end us off here. Your outro.
Thank you for listening to us rant for 1 hour and 42 minutes. First of
New
all,
record.
can I get a round of applause for that? This podcast brings me so much joy that every time I boot up my PC and just start speaking, it just all flows. And sometimes, yes, it will get dry, but I will forever remember this. Thank you for everything, and tune in next week for our next episode, or whenever we
Or
record.
whenever we record. Yeah, don't make no promises.
No promises.
don't promise nothing.
Christmas is this weekend, bro. I'm not trying to be. I'll talk to you guys next year.
Yeah,
I'll talk
for
to
real,
you
bro.
guys. All right, man. Y'all, thanks for tuning in. Like Sam said, yeah, we'll see you guys whenever we record again. Say your goodbyes.
Later.
All right, guys. And cut.
Perfect.